I post them everywhere, and I emailed you, and I sent text messages. I got it.
Oh, no, the live stream.
Oh, YouTube.
On YouTube?
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Yep.
That's when nobody comes, they just go to YouTube, right?
Not all of them go on YouTube. If you're not here, then you don't get a chance to win a gift card. Nope. Bunch of losers.
I feel like there's
Hey.
an extra staff this morning.
Texas
I love
State
it.
Brazil gift card.
Okay, let's do that.
That's good.
Let's do that. Yeah, I'll talk.
Is that like a raffle?
Yes, it's a random drawing.
Do we give our cards or is it?
No, you sign it.
I'll do it, I'll set it up. Okay? What I'll do is set up.
Good morning.
How are you?
The prize?
Like a cherry.
No.
Okay.
But,
Good morning. You know, just late at night.
We had it 490.
How are you this morning?
So Mark, you've lost a lot of weight.
I have.
You okay? Oh, okay, well, you look great. I gained all the weight you lost. I'm serious.
You don't have to move. You don't have to move at all. I just want you to
Last
let
two,
me know.
I went on a cruise last week. It's like 35 pounds.
Yeah, you look good. You look like you've been running or something. Yeah. Okay, good for you. I got to get back with the program.
I'll be doing LBR about one. I'll be back about
4 minutes to showtime.
No, I put something on
Let's get started. Mark. That's what I said. Yes. I'll be back here. Cafe. Jeffrey. Jeff.
Yours too different. I'm used to that. The more you know. Get water? Sure. Okay.
Yeah, like it. The last time I went out burning was close, so you go in the wind shot.
Want to take a picture now?
Yeah. Right there.
I really will. I know. I know, I couldn't stop. No, you know what? Yeah, right.
Where's the office?
It made me feel better.
Making you work for it?
What?
Want to run the shop?
Oh, yeah, did you say close the door?
Nope.
Yeah, work for it. Marathon man. Long show. You had to be older to know that one, Dustin Hoffman.
Yep.
Great movie.
Great movie. Yep.
Where it
Let's,
is.
let's take a poll. So he just mentioned a movie, Marathon Man. Who knows who doesn't know Marathon Man? Who's never heard of it?
Do you know what it's about?
No.
I don't remember.
Remember? Basically, I don't know if it was dad or whatever. The ex-Nazi that stole all the gold and jewels from the Jews.
All right.
All that.
Good morning. How are we all doing?
Great.
We have a lot of ground to cover today, so we start off by my morning jog.
That's how you stay so good.
All right. Guess what?
What?
We're not going to do an online on-time drawing.
Oh, shit, I'm out.
But all right, then you're not eligible for what we are going to be drawing for. But we'll keep that a secret for right now. Where's the?
It was in the email.
Oh, is that why you're here?
Yeah. I don't think you fill up this one that well, do you?
Clearly not.
He doesn't need it.
All right. Our breakfast sponsor. Where'd Tony go?
I'm right here behind the bowl.
Come on. Who's all eating breakfast? It's good stuff today, isn't it? So thank you, Tony.
My pleasure. Did you want me up now?
Yeah.
All right. Good seeing you guys. A lot of you know me. I'm Tony Paneri, D.R. Horton, formerly of Realty One Group, 7 years, Green Valley. So I was a realtor for 22 years before I got new homes. So I'm going to talk a little bit real quick, and then I'm going to pass it to Sonia. She's our online sales counselor, so she'll be able to answer a lot of questions as far as upcoming communities, other communities. But for me, let me talk about D.R. Horton real quick first. As we were chatting earlier, another agent and I, about D.R. Horton, and a lot of people don't realize we're the largest builder in the nation. Have been for 27 years. So if you kind of look at the top 5 builders, I'll just give you the quick numbers there. We are actually number 1. Last year we did, let me get the numbers here for you. It's kind of interesting. We did 94,000 closings last year, and Pulte did 31,000. So to kind of put that in perspective, they're number 3. Lennar was number 2 with about 75,000. So, and this year we're going to do over 100,000. A bigger number, I think is really important for all of you guys, and me too, is I'm going to throw a number out there, $963 million. Do you guys know what that might be?
Commissions paid out.
Exactly. We paid out almost $1 billion in realtor commissions nationwide. Nobody's even remotely close to that number. So that's the commitment we have to our realtor community. So having said that, let me tell you about my community. I'm over at Cadence. So in Cadence, there's 5 communities over there. I'm doing the big single stories. So I do single story, 3-car garage, about 2,300 square feet up to 2,754 with multi-gen. Right now is D.R. Horton's red tag sale. We do it twice a year, July and January. So right now is the best pricing because our fiscal year end is September 30th. So anything that we have that can close in August and September, now's the time. Your buyers are getting the best deals. We're doing 3% co-op on everything. And on my product, this is kind of a big one for a lot of people. The garages are bigger than you'll find anywhere else on a standard 3-car. So they're 25 feet deep by 30 wide, 720 square feet. So if you have that fireman or the contractor guy with that extended cab or crew cab long bed pickup, it'll go right in the garage. So small boats, stuff like that. HOA, there's only $75 a month. Price point, we start in the low 600s. In fact, on your, there's a price sheet that I put out for you guys that has my current inventory. Actually sold one yesterday, so I got to update it. There's an MLS listing on the back. If you've got a buyer looking for a single story 3-car, this one is a fallout. It's loaded up. It's got everything in it: washer, dryer, fridge, blinds, water softener, RO. And it's reduced to $645. And the most important thing is the financing. So financing is huge right now. That's how we sell homes right now. I mean, you probably see that too. You take a listing, you got to tell your seller, you know what? We have to contribute toward the buyer's closing costs because the financing is the biggest part of it. So what we've got going now for red tag is a great 2-1 buy down. It's a fixed rate 4.9 rate. So we already buy it at 4.9. And then for our quick move-ins, we buy it down even further. Year 1 is 2.9, year 2 is 3.9, and then 4.9 for the rest of the life of the loan. So great opportunity, great payments. We also do $10,000 in closing costs. So if you put it all together, I mean, you've got the financing, you've got the realtor commission, the buyers get a great home for the money. This is the best way to go. So one thing I'm going to leave you with, what's coming up. Some of you remember I used to do the Emerald division. That was our luxury division that D.R. Horton did. We're seeing builders coming back to doing that now because it's hard to get big, huge parcels to do big subdivisions now. So now we're picking up 10 acres, 15 acres, 10 acres, 5 acres, and we're doing large single stories. So Latigo Estates is coming out in about a month in Henderson. Half acres, there's 10 of them there. Semi-custom homes, about 3,700 square feet to about 4,500. 3 and 4 car garages. But I mean, really priced well if you think about it. It's about 1.2 million, and you can't get a lot for 1.2 million on the higher end stuff. And this is half acre. And the buyers can choose a lot of things. So a lot of custom features. They can do custom changes. So keep that in mind for your upscale buyer, who's that move-up buyer selling that $700,000, $800,000, $900,000 house, and they want something a little more custom. So that's what I got for you. I'm going to turn it over to Sonia, and
Hi,
she'll
everybody.
answer any
How are
questions
you?
about what's coming up.
Hi, my name's Sonia.
Mhm.
Great.
And she's pretty too.
Hi, my name's Sonia Wilkinson. I'm your online realtor, and we have the tour map of all our active communities. And if you look on the front, that's all our active communities and the upcoming communities. And on the back, we can actually map it out for you where the locations are. So if you're touring with your clients and taking them out, you can tour all the different communities, shows you exactly where it is on the map. I'm your one-stop shop for all your questions. If you need to know anything about any community or upcoming community, I can help you. I know everything, not everything, but mostly everything.
She knows more than I do.
No, well, because I do like all the communities. So if you have any questions about anything, call this number. It should be right here, and my business card is out front with all the swag that I left for everyone. And that's really all I have. We just have a couple.
I have a question for you.
Sure.
If one of my agents were to register a client, would that register them for all the?
Unfortunately, no. I can pre-register your clients, and that's the best thing that I could do when you call in and you're taking your clients on tours. I can pre-register them and put you as the agent, but they're actually registered when they go on site and they fill out the registration card. That's how it's done, and they have to go to each individual community.
And Sonia can make appointments for you guys. So you might say, gosh, I'm so busy, I got 2 resales I got to show, but there's 3 D.R. Hortons. She'll go ahead and schedule that out for you. So she'll make those appointments for those 3 or 2 D.R. Hortons. So you show up, you have your appointment made. She'll kind of make it easy for you.
All right.
Anybody have any questions for me?
The tropical falls, what is the cross street?
It should be tropical, just give me 1 second, I'm trying to think off the top of my head. It's
Northwest, it should be on the map right here, on the other side.
yeah, it's,
Maybe Lake Weed and.
Yeah, it's north,
north,
it's kind of right south of the 215,
yeah.
so it's north Las Vegas, basically.
Yeah, it's right here, if you look on the tour map in the back,
Yeah,
it's right under, do you see it? Right, and the cross street should be right there, so it should be right off of, I'm sorry, I need my glasses.
Mile west of the man.
Right.
Right from
Who
Right.
wanted to take that map and try and blow it up?
I know, I can't see these without my glasses.
Thank you, thank you for breakfast.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate you guys so much, and the fact
Appreciate
that they always co-op is awesome, amazing, thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you so
Thanks,
much.
guys. Appreciate it.
Oh,
We have a card.
oh, yes. Has everybody signed in? Make it quick. Just put your first name.
Random number generator, right?
Yep.
Okay.
All right,
Drum roll.
Don't need to-
just hit that right there.
Boom.
Number 17.
Oh, that's me.
What did she win?
She won a $25 gift card for Starbucks.
Oh, boy.
Nice,
thank you.
nice. All right.
Thank you. All right. You guys have a great one.
Thank you.
Next up, we have Jeff Hatfield with Rock Title. What's going on, Jeff?
Morning.
Morning.
Number one, I want to say thank you to all of you. Last month, our capture rate was 3% higher than the month before. So thank you for trusting Rock Title with your closings. It's a big deal to have an in-house lender here, and being able to help you guys is kind of what we do. Other than that, that's
There's your team.
So go back to my team. So we do have an addition. We just hired a new escrow officer. Her name is Desiree Reich. She's been around for a long time. Some of you may have used her before. She's phenomenal. So she just started on Monday. So as soon as we get this updated, I will be getting it out. But if you need to schedule an appointment with me, or you need property profiles, know before you list reports, property intelligence, let me know. I'm actually heading out. We have a CE class that I'm sponsoring in our office. I'll be back here about 1, so I'll be here all afternoon. If you need to talk to me, I'll be here.
And watch, Jeff teaches a great class. So watch out for any classes, upcoming classes, all right?
Yeah, we have the veterans class, which a lot of you attend. I'm doing that at Rock Title on the 16th of August. Again, we'll be doing the Rock Report monthly market update. I've added some stuff from the last class, so that and then everybody that was there, you got the PDF? Everybody? Okay, cool. If you have any questions about that too, feel free to call me.
Cool.
All right, thank you.
All right. Thanks, Jeff. Stacia.
Hey,
Hey.
good morning. Okay, I did the hard work for you, and I gave everybody, I mean, there might have been a couple people that wandered in, a brochure, and I opened it to page 5. So, I think just something to share that's important is all of our plans start, so we have a base that's a silver, and our plans cover equipment and labor. But if you move up in coverage, it has additional enhancements. Permits, code upgrades, haul away, mismatch systems, labor on systems that are under manufacturer's warranty. And then as you continue to move up, you continue to get enhancements that aren't equipment, that aren't labor, but help defer the cost, the out-of-pocket costs for your client. So this box on page 5, these boxes showed what you get with a gold and what you get for a platinum. And so my example today is, let's say you have a client that needs to have their 40-gallon gas water heater replaced. If they have a silver, we're going to cover the equipment of the water heater and the labor. And that's it. And if you call around to local plumbers and ask what the installed expense is for a 40-gallon gas water heater, the average is about $2,800. Water heaters, $600 to $1,200, depending on the brand. So I know that's a big range, but you know, it's a range. It's like a Kia to a Lexus. And then, did I? Oh, okay. So labor and equipment. You move up to gold, we're going to cut, but it's going to cover permits and code upgrades. So code upgrades, most homes, if they're not closing with cash, already have earthquake straps. But another code is that you have to, if you replace it, you have to have a pan underneath it. Well, if you have to have a pan underneath it, you should have a drain line off of it, but that's a modification. And so your client can end up with $800, $1,000 out of pocket on a silver, and then they can end up with about $600 or $700 on a gold because there are these modifications, hot, cold water lines, gas lines, and that to install into it. So I'm urging people to call me, but the platinum is going to have your client paying $100 for the trade call fee, and they're not going to be paying extra for that water heater. So it defers the most costs for the most things that could fail in the home. And so ask me questions, reach out to me, utilize me as a resource so that we're setting your clients up to save the most money, they have a good experience, and hopefully you get a referral out of it. So, oh, my number's not there. My number, I was like, here's my number. It's not. I will give you business cards or whatever, but please reach out to me as a resource. If I'm not right, I'm not right, but at least you have a bit more knowledge on what it is for your clients. So thank you so much.
Thank you. All right, so we have a content creators room back there. We have private offices for rent if you're interested. Next week, we have Ben as one of our agents, and he's going to be, what's the hot topic? AI. So he'll be teaching us about AI and how it pertains to our business. So bring your laptops and he'll be walking us through some things. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm also looking forward to this. Wind Down Wednesday, this is the full schedule for August. We are August 19th here, so put that in your calendar. Be here for wine or other alcoholic or non-alcoholic drinks. It's just a great chance to network with the other agents. Vinny, come on up. Who knows Vinny? Who doesn't know Vinny?
I don't know.
Well, I am Vinny's. I just probably been about a month since I've been with Epic Lending. I was a broker for 5 years and ran my own shop, and the opportunity to meet nice people like you seemed like a good time to make a change. So I came over to Epic Lending, and I can say from experience now with them, because I've closed 3 transactions with them, that they're right there. We closed one deal just yesterday, so one of my clients pulled $300,000 out of his existing house and bought another house to flip, which we closed it in 9 days for him and got him the money to do that so he could pay cash for it. So we are closing fast. I heard this at our Green Valley place that Ricky came in and said that we give you guys 50 basis points for your clients if you use us. And Rick, that's his brother, Jim Cerrone over there was like, what does that even mean? So maybe not everybody knows the basis point talk. It's definitely not required to be
Who
a
knows
real estate.
what they mean by 50 basis points?
So what 50 basis points is it 100? What so if it's a $400,000 loan, 50 basis points is $2,000 is what it is. So you just 500,000, that'd be $2,500 that we give back. What we do with that is we give them that to buy down their rate. And so not only did we close in 9 days, and before I was even on, we brought guy in that was my client from my company, but I knew I was switching, so I had to stop originating from my old company. And he just got declined on a down payment assistant loan. Not to weep at your heart, but he was a single parent, sold his car. We made this all happen again in 9 days, and I took him and I don't want to say I talked him into it, but I helped him find funds to close in an FHA loan, and it saved him about $300 on his house payment instead of taking the down payment assistant loan and So I mean, it was crazy, and John did a great job, and I was very impressed. I couldn't believe that was the first deal that we got done because the debt to income ratio was really where he really wasn't qualified. So, and there was, oh man, so many things that happened, but we got it done. So I just want to say that is.
What's this?
What is this? I didn't even know this was happening. I swear to God, I was like, should I go to the Green Valley office? No, I need to go there. I said I'd be there every Thursday. So, wow, I'm happy I showed up for this. I'm going to be embarrassing. So, that's kind of me, I wish. Maybe I did make myself look a little 15 years younger than I really am, but that's, it's all in your perception, right? So anyways, I did it last Sunday. What I do is if anybody needs help with their open houses and want to have a lender there to qualify people that walk through the door, I gave a presentation at Beezer, and that was kind of thrown on me, so I learned from it from the slideshow as I did it. But we have and we've talked about it before, but the app is really cool. I mean, I can sit there and have the people check in. It's an email and a phone number. We send it to them right away. You get an email. We are co-branded together. We're going to show them live rates.
This is the app that John showed us.
Right, and it's really cool.
It's super.
And I've used it now. So when I gave my presentation, I hadn't really messed with it, but it's super easy. You don't need an iPad. There is a QR code to make it quicker for, if the people want to QR code it. But again, if I'm sitting there, I can assist you guys in getting this information because the presentation I didn't make the stats up, but they came. We typically only capture 1 out of 4 people that walk through the door. And I was doing open houses before I came here, and I'm a proponent of open houses because I've gotten deals from it. I worked with an agent that works for Simply Vegas, Marcia Brazil, if you guys know who she is. And I seen Marcia go from a new agent to, wow, we're closing 5 of these deals. And she worked these people for months. I worked them for months on getting them the game plan, what it takes to be homeowners, because almost everybody that I'm doing when it comes to the purchase business right now is a first-time home buyer, and that's been going on for like 2 or 3 years. And I don't want you guys, because gosh, I get these files and I'm like, come on, this guy's going to qualify, and we're qualifying and we're making them happy. People are making more money than I thought that they were making hourly. I just closed a gal 2 weeks ago, and I think, right around $30, $35 an hour, you can buy something if you make that. And that's about where she was at. So, if we can get two household earners, first-time home buyers can get out of renting houses and, with the uncertainty of, are they going to be there? How much does it cost to move? I mean, if you think you're in something and you got to go, there's $30,000. And you start putting down first and last, people are very close to being able to afford a house at FHA, which isn't as credit heavy as a conventional loan. So they don't have to have the best credit, 3.5%. They can find it. Again, we do have down payment assistance, but if you can find that money, you're definitely going to be in a lot better financial position moving forward.
Lastly, what is this?
Oh yeah, and $10 from my friend DeVentos that own Carmine's. So I bought a bunch of them from him. Oh, I
Are
forgot.
these 10 each?
They're 5. That's 10 each.
Okay.
That's lunch.
All right.
So, but what I did do, and I'll quit. You're like, God, I thought this guy's only talking a minute. What I did do is I bought $200 worth of those. So when we're at the open house, if you'd like me to sit the open house, we're going to bribe the people for their information and not just ask them. So I'll give everybody $5 that walks through the door that signs up with us and co-brands with you guys. Again, it's very cool. It takes you 2 seconds. I'll show you how to do the app if you want me to work an open house with you. If you don't, I'll still show you. I'll be sitting in there all day. And I'm telling you, it's easy. It's easy and it's cool, and you will be notifying them once a week. They'll see your face, your
Everyone
card,
signed in?
all your information.
Everyone signed? All right,
Thank you. Thank you.
thank you. All right, what number you want? It better not be 17. All right, number 3, Ruby. All right, thank you, Benny. John, market stats, we'll go through those. Those will be in social media and the Friday newsletter. All right, Eric, what is going on in the world of, and this is probably really why you guys are here, is for this. But the world of home inspection.
I always tell people, you're never going to remember what I say, but you always remember what we bring.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, thank you for having us here with WDHI. We're actually a multi-state corporation. So we service Southern Nevada, Mojave County, Arizona, and then Southern Utah. We've been doing this since 2005, and we've done well over 50,000 inspections, and that's in between residential and commercial. We also do environmental testing, radon, meth testing, and also mold and air quality. We have a $25 Heroes discount. That's for veterans, also active military and first responders. And we're also LVR members, so you don't have to let us in. You don't have to lock up behind us. I always like to try to share something from our part of the industry each time that I spend time with you all. And today is going to be something that is huge we're seeing from our side. Has anyone, since being in the real estate business, been sued before? No one?
Not yet.
Okay. One, come on. So the reason why I'm talking about what a home inspector is and what a home inspection is this. The more you set the expectations for the client, the more they're going to understand, and when that report comes back, there won't be a lot of arguing or misunderstanding, because the first person that they're going to blame is you all. I'm going to use an example. So we did an inspection. Home was, right now, there's a lot of homes we're inspecting that are between 1925 and 1986. Tons of them. That's like the sweet spot. So when the inspection is done, most people don't realize inspectors are not experts. I hear that all the time. Well, you guys are the experts. That's incorrect. An inspector is a generalist. They know a little bit about a lot of things. Now, when the report comes back, if there's issues, we give recommendations. And that recommendation is to have an expert follow up to look at that. So in this situation, home was in 1965. And when the report came back, it was a shocker to the client. Reason being is agent wasn't at the inspection for the walkthrough, neither was client. Everybody was too busy. So when the report came back, client does not call us, calls the realtor. They're trying to do a fast close. Hey, they said we should have a roofing company come out there. They recommended, because the roof was over 20 years old, to have an expert look at it. I thought they're the experts. Also, the AC, they recommend AC. So we're going to have to pay people to come out there to do these things? So that started an argument right there. The realtor said, look, we're trying to close on this. The pictures don't show anything major with the roof. They don't show anything major with the AC. The details look good. Let's just move forward. Now, close the deal. Deal goes through. Person moves in the house. First major rainstorm.
Of course.
What do you think happened? They have leaks all over the place. And so the AC also goes out. They hire a lawyer. Lawyer doesn't just sue realtor, brokerage, title, warranty. Now, here's the funny part. We've been sued 3 times and named twice since 2005. Our lawyer, for whatever reason, says you haven't done enough transactions if you haven't been sued. I didn't see the humor in that. However, in this situation, we weren't being sued. We were named because the report had our recommendations in it. The lawyer understood we were generalists, not experts, and we recommended them to have experts to come look at these two major items. The reason the realtor's being sued is how they rushed them through and didn't have it done. Like, we're getting a credit. Don't worry about that. So now you have this lawsuit because realtor didn't understand what our job is. Realtor didn't understand that you had to set those expectations and say, if it's 1965, look, this is not turnkey, because that's what the other thing the client thought, turnkey. I'm just moving in. I don't have to do anything. We don't even have to put in all these repair requests, replace, not all this stuff, quick close. So the hard part about this is most realtors say and tell us how to do our job. You have a scope of your license, what you can and what you cannot do. We definitely don't give real estate advice. The inspectors don't have licenses or certifications. So the hard part is this. When you don't even understand what the home inspection is, you don't even understand what the inspector is, the inspection is this. It is a extremely limited visual at the time of the inspection that is accessible, the items that are accessible. If this is sitting in the garage in front of the hot water heater, they're going to take a picture of it and say why they couldn't inspect the hot water heater. We can't even move anything at all. So that's why I say accessible. So if you understand what an inspector is, what the inspection is, and you're setting that expectation with the client, you don't have to really worry about what's going to happen, because if they're calling you with the questions, should you answer those questions? No. You defer to us. One of the big things most realtors don't realize is if they get a home inspection, it takes a lot of the liability off of you. We make the least, but we have the most liability. But if you utilize the inspector, and it doesn't matter if it's us or another company, you know there's going to be a lot of things protecting you. Now, when that realtor answered those questions and didn't say, hey, let's get the inspector on the phone, we're going to let them explain that to you. Because these could be safety, these could be mechanical issues that need to be explained in detail in layman's terms. We don't want to confuse them. And then these are things that could be put into the repair or replace request. So this could have all been avoided if the roofing company came out, the AC company came out. So I share this with you today because we care about you all. We don't want to see you sued. So when that question comes back, even if you were at the inspection and you understood everything that the inspector wants you to explain, when the report comes back, that client calls you. Say, I'm glad you have questions. Let's call the inspector. And you want to make sure you do that, because right there, you just take yourself out of the middle of that. If you say, and this is what I hear a lot, I've been doing this 30 years, I know exactly what this means. I know exactly what this means. Right there, you just took our liability and you put it on your own shoulders. Anyone have any questions? No? Well, that's great. Well, I want to thank you. Go ahead.
I have questions on the prices. Are the square footage for all kinds of property, like duplex, triplex?
That's a good question. So when you start getting 5 or more, that's commercial.
Right.
So that all the way we do that, if it's a fourplex, duplex, we'll go by the square footage and then we add $50 a door on the general inspection. Because it's multi-unit, it's going to be multiple dryers, washers, microwaves, refrigerators.
What about just like one condo unit for one house?
So those prices do apply to those. Yes.
Do you have an upcharge if there's a next gen suite?
$50.
So that would, what we look at is if it's factored in the square feet and it's
Just
attached,
attached to the, because those are attached to the house.
then that's part of the square feet.
If it was additional, like it's.
We would
like
consider
it's
that
seated,
an
yeah.
attached structure.
Like
If it's
it's
like,
seated.
let's say if it's seated, that'd be an extra $50 and add on an extra half an hour to the time for the inspection.
Can you use home gauge?
So that is one we don't use, and a lot of people tell us they love that because a lot of people dislike that one. The one that we actually use is Report Host.
Can
We
you
can
make-
customize it.
Can you do a list off of it, like you do on
There's a
Homepage?
summary and then there's a full report.
No, but can the person make a list off of it, like Homepage?
Well, what do you mean by list?
Well, Homepage.
Because the summary is just gonna basically give you all the issues.
No, Homepage, the buyer can go in there, they look at it, and then it says make a list, and then it runs through every item that you noted. It'll even note like, things like, this is the pressure gauge, da, 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 da. Well, nothing to do, it can make a list from that.
So ours doesn't do that, it does the summary, and puts all the
Yeah.
issues and what they are safety issues or.
Yeah, this is the buyer making their own list of what they want repaired.
Yeah, no, we don't do
I didn't know
that.
that.
So let's say if there was, they were doing, let's say, a reinspection with us, they would send us that list that's based off of what you guys negotiated.
What do you charge for the reinspection?
So the reinspection is up to 10 items, $100. Each additional is $10. Anyone else? Well, I want to thank you for your time, and always remember this, there's no us without you. Thank you very much.
So, we have a, what's it, $100? $100 Texas Day Brazil gift card to give out. But you're gonna have to wait till the end of the meeting. Just so you won't walk out. All right, because I have a couple important things to still discuss. Who does not know what this is? So everybody knows what it is. You don't know what it is. Who wants to tell her what it is? Jeff?
What you run, like if you had leads and you run somebody through it to kind of get a bit of a background check on them.
Yeah.
My ex has been using it in South Carolina, North Carolina. They're HOA, they're MLS in it for a while.
Yeah, so it's an app that you're going to put on your phone. If and when you get a lead that you don't know the person, you plug in the phone number there and it's going to give you some information. It's going to give you the identity, first name, last name, alias, age, any other phone numbers that are associated, address history, financial indications, bankruptcy, lien, judgment, foreclosure, property records, and here's the most important thing that'll give, criminal records. This is for safety. So everybody now knows what it is. Who doesn't have it on your phone? Be honest. Be honest.
How much is it?
It's free.
The MLS gives
It's
it
free. Provided by LBR. So, do you have it?
I don't.
Then why didn't you raise your hand? I asked who didn't have it. You didn't raise your hand. Why not? So here's the QR code, or scan this one.
I'll scan it now, I'll put it up there.
Normally it's $25 a month, but LVR has included that, or given it to us since March 16th. And it's the best tool that you can ever have. I can't tell you how many that I've found on there and probably saved my butt.
Sometimes say no info. It's a scam.
Those are usually ones that pop up.
There you go.
Yes, no reasons, no info.
Yeah.
You're the only honest one here. Richard's not honest. Richard's. Try it again. All right. I can't impress upon you enough how important safety is, and this is just one tool, and I'm very thankful to the LVR for providing, I've been saying for several, Fort Warren's been around for several years, and I've been saying we need to provide, and a lot of MLSs, a lot of associations around the country have been providing it to their agents as a benefit. So super happy that LVR is now providing that for us. So you download it and use it. Guys and gals, okay?
So it's good also for rental.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, next subject. What's this? What do you see here?
Photoshop photo.
Solar.
Someone needs a lawn.
Solar. What else you see?
Someone needs a lawn.
Someone needs their lawn mowed. I agree to that. What I see?
I see a lake.
I see a happy family that maybe they just got solar installed and they're super happy that they got solar installed. But what you don't see is what happens when they try and sell that home that has solar.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm.
Been coming across a lot more issues lately with solar, and it's really affecting transactions, which really affects our pocketbooks, really, and more important than our pocketbooks is it's affecting the buyers and the sellers. So I just came across one, I think you called me yesterday or the day before, and here's a new one that I hadn't heard, but I guess it's real, because I hadn't reached out to Mike Calvert, the guy that comes in here and talks about solar, and it's a real thing that this particular company, I don't remember what company it was, if the seller wants the buyer to assume the loan on the solar system, it's requiring it to be paid down to 70%.
Would that be, was that the finance company?
Yeah,
Did it leave?
yeah. I don't know which one.
They're real tough.
Yeah. And here's the thing: it needs to be paid down prior to the buyer even submitting their application. So it needs to be done. It can't be done at close of escrow.
So the seller has to pay it down to 70%?
Somebody has to pay it down.
To 70%.
Yeah, yeah. And if you've only had it for 2 or 3 years, guaranteed. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. It's got to be done before close of escrow. Or before the buyer even submits the application.
You don't know what company that is, do you?
Is it?
I don't know if it's good either, I just know they're very tough to deal with. That's pretty much extortion.
Yeah, it really is.
And something that people, oh, sure, this is transferable. They never tell them that they're going to have to pay 70%.
Yeah. So, I mean, what could we do on that sort of situation?
Talk to your sellers.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
have to know it.
So you need to be doing the investigation when you list the property. Don't wait until you get a contract on it. You need to know everything from the time you list that. Even if you can start doing, even before you actually list the property, that's even better.
Can you do a search on the recorder's office and see?
No, it won't tell that. Yeah. So pull up any paperwork that the seller has and start calling the companies. And there's multiple companies.
Well, can't title find? I mean, it's a loan.
Yeah, but it doesn't say that portion in the recorded documents.
It doesn't.
No, because they'd have to have a lien on the house.
Yeah.
So that, I mean, title should be able to. I mean, I would definitely have title to it because they should be able to.
But in
find
this
it.
particular instance, it didn't say that in the recorded documents that it needed to be paid down.
Oh no. It has who the company is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So you can call.
Yeah. So here's something else. Who can tell me how many times solar is referenced in the residential purchase agreement? 5 times?
Yeah.
Who else? Who else? No? Any guesses? 2 times.
Only 2?
Only 2 times. Only 2 times. So if you go to, I'll pull it up here, I believe. Right here, toward the bottom of page number 2, regarding fixtures and personal property. And here's what it says. The following items will be transferred free of liens with the sale of the property with no real value unless stated otherwise herein, unless an item is covered under section 7F of this agreement. All items are transferred in as-is condition. Here's the key sentence. All existing fixtures and fittings, including but not limited to electrical, mechanical, lighting, plumbing, and heating fixtures, ceiling fans, fireplace inserts, gas logs, and grates, and solar power systems. Blah, blah, blah. It just lists a bunch more. So it says that they're all conveyed. It doesn't say in there that the buyer has to, yeah. So,
That shouldn't be in there.
it's in there. It's in there. And it can come and bite you in the ass.
And that's in the RPA, right?
It's right in the purchase agreement. So what can happen, and I've seen it happen, is,
Unless stated.
what's that?
Unless it's stated.
Unless it's stated. So what can you state in there? What can you put in additional terms?
Solar panels not included.
Or subject to buyer qualified. Yeah.
So that'd be on the counter though, right?
Tie it'd be in the counter. Yeah.
Or could you do that also in the, if you're the listing agent, can you do that in the MLS saying solar?
MLS is not part of the contract.
I mean, you could put it in there, but it's not part of the contract that is signed by all parties. The other place that
Section 10 of that last page.
What's that?
10.
10.
There's additional terms on page 10.
Oh, but if you're the seller, you're not. Yeah, it's going to be on the counter offer. Yeah. The only other place that it is referenced is, and super important that you check this box, and it's as simple as that, just checking a box. It is on page 5, I'm sorry. Right there.
There you go.
What I got? Oh, yeah.
There.
Under disclosures.
Solar panels.
Most of us check, of course, the seller's real property disclosure statement. Maybe you check the construction defect claim, but you gotta make sure that you check the solar addendum. Now, when you check this, how long do you have to get that solar addendum to the buyer's agent / buyer?
As soon as the offer's accepted.
Disclosures within 5 calendar days.
Yeah,
What's better than that? Send it with the counter. Send it with. Well, I would always send the seller's real property disclosure statement with the counter offer. And now I would send the solar addendum as well. So they got to know this up front. Otherwise, again, it can come bite you in the butt. Because what's happened is nothing was tying solar into the purchase agreement, even though the buyer knew damn well there was solar on the property. But they came right down toward the end in closing, and they referenced that statement in there, and they wanted it paid off or removed. And now there's a lawsuit as a result.
You know, another problem I've seen more and more of, as listing agents, you need to drill the shit out of these sellers.
Yeah.
Do you know how many sellers think they have leases and it's a PPA?
Yeah.
I have a lease, or I finance it. I mean, we had one of our agents, oh, it's a lease. We found it's fine. They don't even freaking know, these dumbass people, they bought this stuff
Yeah.
and didn't even realize what they bought. So drill the crap out before you put that on the market. Make sure you have those addendums done, you have the correct company, and you are sure that what the financing or
Yeah,
lease
because
is.
those solar salespeople are swarmy as
Oh,
hell.
my God.
They're swarmy as hell. And that's why when you list a property, call the companies up and find out exactly what you're dealing with. So that way, educate yourself. So that way, when the buyer's agent calls you, you can let them know. This is what it's going to take. This is who you need to contact. I'll give you the contact information.
Upload this stuff into the MLS.
Yeah, put them in the documents.
All that stuff.
Absolutely. Any questions on that at all? No? Yes.
Well, I showed the house yesterday, it's not that in Henderson, and they had Tesla solar panels. But Tesla doesn't allow the contract to be transferred.
Assumed, right.
Right. So the seller has to pay it off.
Has to be paid off.
So they're negotiating the payoff
Yeah.
and the purchase price. And I just thought that
Yeah. Did you all hear what Lachelle said? Tesla doesn't allow the buyer to assume the loan. It needs to be paid off in escrow. That could be a 30, 40, 50, 70,000 hit to the seller. That they're not expecting to have to pay. Yeah. How'd you find that out? You just showed the home.
Yeah, but it was disclosed, it was in the agent.
Okay. All right, good.
So when we got there, we were able to discuss.
So that part, she says that part was disclosed in the agent-to-agent remarks. So big round of applause, big kudos for that listing agent to have done their research and put it in there. So that's awesome.
But then you have the buyer, like, why should I pay for the company?
Yeah.
Or for the seller's solar?
Yeah. I almost kind of agree with that because, if a seller puts a pool in, the buyer's not assuming that loan, so, yeah, it's kind of the same thing.
It's one way to look at it.
Yeah. All right. It's 10:21, so I'm going to give you 9 minutes of your morning back.
What about your drawing?
What about the drawing?
Oh,
Oh,
this winner.
I won.
Mark, did you tell her how you won the previous drawing?
Yeah, not eligible.
Yeah, that's it. It was a fluke that I won this time, I promise.
All right. Drum roll. Number 7, Rick. Thank you. Congratulations. Remember, no matter how you slice it, greatness is choice. Let's go out there and be great.
Thanks, boss. Thank you. Oh, you are welcome. It's all good. No, yeah. So basically, I do all of the business development.